Hi guys, welcome back to the channel, and today just want to do a quick overview / review of a Bible edition from Cambridge that I missed on the first time round. So today is a bit of a new thing for me to look at these Bibles with you. These were released in 2021, which was kind of in the middle of the sort of pandemic sort of time. So I was kind of busy and caught up with other things, as you could well imagine. But these editions came out. This is from Cambridge, this is the ESV Cornerstone edition, which uses a ESV Catholic edition text from 2017. It's an Anglicised edition of the text. And we're going to have a look at these two together. I have one bound in a burgundy imitation leather and one in a black cowhide leather. And they're really nice Bibles, and perhaps if there are some Catholics watching the channel, and maybe we don't have a lot of specific Catholic volumes here on the channel for you, although we did recently feature the Nicholas King translation of the KJV there, then maybe these might be something that you might want to take a look at. So let's just take these down to the desk and take a good look at them and see if they might be suitable for you. Okay then, let's take a good look at these ESV Cornerstone editions from Cambridge Bibles. As I said in the introduction, released in 2021, so these have been out now for a good couple of years. But I thought I would take a look at these, and I'm grateful to Cambridge to them for passing these on to me so we could have a little look at them on the channel together. So as I said in my sort of prelim, this is the ESV Catholic edition text from 2017. So yes, it does use the English Standard Version, but it is very much the Catholic edition of their text. So I believe it uses a Catholic-centric kind of translation or revision committee to produce this particular text, and it is also Anglicised as well. Now, just so we can get a little look at the contents and the bindings are here. So this is red imitation leather. It's also available in a black imitation leather, and here is their black cowhide leather, which is actually really nice. I believe it feels very similar to something like a French Morocco, but better, but nicer. It's got a really nice grain to the cover there, as you can see, hopefully in this light. And as you're probably picking out from the coverage here, it's a nice personal sort of sized Bible. We've got some dimensions of about 10 inches long ways by about 6.5 width ways. Yeah, about 6.5 width ways. So a decent sized Bible. You'll see that the imitation leather has this really attractive kind of embossed logo on the front, a nice pattern and design, which is also on the seen on the front of the box there. So really quite nice and attractive. From the outside, we've got some stitching that's on the imitation leather ones. Nothing on the leather ones, but some nice spine gilding as well. So let's take a closer look at what we've got here. So if we go to the publication information, we'll see that it has everything that we need to know about this particular edition here. And some of the highlights are that this is a typeset in a Milo serif 9.5 point font, which it says down here down the bottom there. And it is done by 2K in Denmark, so a very well-known sort of printer / design agency that work with this type of publication, and they're really good at producing some fantastic typefaces for Cambridge and for others, of course, as well. But I really do like the typeset that's used here, the Milo serif 9.5 point font. It's going to be really nice and readable, as we'll see when we get into it. Yes, it's different to the usual Crossway ESV Bibles that tend to use the lexicon font, and that's something that we've seen in so many different Crossway Bibles. So this is something a bit different and a bit more unique, shall we say. So if you're looking for something a little bit different, then this certainly does have it. Now, it is a Catholic version of the Bible, so it does have the deuterocanonical books, if I'm saying that right, the apocryphal books, and it puts them in the order that those would usually come in. So it won't just be in between the testaments, it will actually be inserted in order. So you'll see some of the books there throughout the Old Testament. Now it is printed and bound in Italy by Lego, SPA. So this is similar to one of my favourite Cambridge Bibles, which is the large print text Bible, which also is printed and bound by Lego in Italy. Really like that printing house. They do some great work for Cambridge, and it's no different here. It's a really, really good quality edition. Everything about the binding is nice. The text block is absolutely beautiful as well. The gilding's nice. Everything is to a very, very high standard here. So yeah, I really, really do like what they have done. Now, when we get into the text, let's just do so now. Let's go to here. Let's get to Genesis chapter 1. So here we go. You'll notice that it is a paragraph format. We've got really nice, large-sized book headers, but we have no running headers across the top. It is a text version of the Bible, so there are no references in these two columns. All you'll get is kind of in the footnotes, you'll get a few translational notes, alternative renderings, that sort of thing, in the footnote on each page. But you do get these nice paragraph headers, which you will see there, and a really nice large chapter indicator. So it's a pretty good Bible to navigate around as we go through it. And you'll see as well this font. Let's get a nice close-up of that font. It's a really nice font. Really do like this. I'm not sure what other Bibles it might be found in, but I'm certainly a big fan of it. I like the lexicon font anyway, but this Milo serif is really quite nice, and it's a really nice size. I wouldn't say it looks 9.5 point, maybe. It maybe looks on a touch smaller than that. It's not massively bold either, but it's certainly a really good size, and I had no trouble reading this in any sort of light, and certainly didn't need my readers to read it. So it's a nice, clear text. So what else are we going to notice about this is that it is a black letter text when we come to the New Testament, but as we make our way there, you'll notice the really nice poetic layout of this Bible. Yes, it's going to have the centre alignment for the poetic sections, which always, I think, just makes the poetic sections look really, really nice, stand off the page, and far easier to read as well. And then when we get into the New Testament, as I said, it's a black letter text. So there's no red letters here. It is a black letter text. So if you like the black letter, then certainly this is going to tick that particular box for you. Now, when we move into the back of the Bible, you will see that there's a simple table of weights and measures, and there's also some maps, and that's where it gets a little bit interesting, because there is no concordance in the back here. No concordance at all, which I feel is a big omission. So all we've got is the table of weights and measures, and then we're straight into the maps. There isn't even an index to the maps. Now, these maps are interesting because they are printed on normal Bible paper, so there's no cardstock here. They're not in colour, they're in black and white. There's 12 maps here, and they are copyrighted to, I noticed, maproom.net. Maproom.net. Not familiar with these maps at all, really, but all I will say about them is they are somewhat subdued. They're not colour, they're not on glossy cardstock or even matte cardstock, and they're not the usual maps that you'll find. There's nothing wrong with the maps per se, but certainly to have them on normal Bible paper and not presented in colour is a little bit of a missed opportunity, I think, and certainly with there being no concordance in here, that is, in my view, an essential thing really to have in the back of a Bible. Now, they are exactly the same. There's no difference between the two here, but the cowhide is particularly nice. I really do like it. It's a nice flexible binding. They're both vinyl paste down liners, but as per usual with Cambridge, and in particular their partner Lego, this is very, very high quality. and really the only difference that I've been able to see, because they both have gilt page edges, is the ribbons. So we do have two really nice, attractive gold, yellowy sort of coloured ribbons here, and then in the imitation leather there is just the one ribbon. Yeah, I'm pretty sure there's just the one ribbon there for that particular edition. So really nice. Do like that. If you're Catholic, then maybe this is something that you want to look at for sure. Pricing on the imitation leather editions in black or burgundy, they retail for £80, and in the cowhide leather, which is just available in a black cowhide leather, that retails for £125. Of course, you may well find them cheaper than that as well. So really smart edition of the ESV Catholic edition text. It's called the Cornerstone edition from Cambridge Bibles. Check it out, and God bless, and we'll catch up on another video soon. Take care. Bye-bye.